They kidnapped her, beat her in the streets. These Christians did. Beat her in the streets, dragged her into the cathedral, and bludgeoned her to death. That wasn't good enough. These Christians took broken pieces of tile and literally scraped her meat off her bones and burned her remains. And yet they didn't invalidate one thing she said. So since they couldn't invalidate her, the only thing they could do was kill her. This was the kind of tyranny that was commonplace among the North African people under the hands of Rome. Then along with this were the dissensions and the resistance to the recently fabricated religion called Christianity that came into existence in 325 AD. Now you got to understand, this woman's death took place in 414 AD. So along with this, you got this problem here of this newfangled religion coming in, and this new religion started teaching things that the North Africans did not believe. Like what, Pastor Ray? The North Africans never did believe in believing in many gods. I'll say it again, y'all. The North Africans were always a people who believed in one God. Oh, you see, brothers and sisters, it was the Roman Greco powers that were polytheistic. Oh, yeah. They had Hercules, Thor, Woden, Zeus, Olympius, Poseidon, god of the... Oh, you had all these gods. Mercury, you name it. So it was easy to come up with this concept of Jesus or Jesus Christos also being God. It was easy to attach to that the concept that the Holy Ghost is God. Something that don't even exist. They removed the feminine principle from the African Trinity. That's what Rome did, y'all. See, the Europeans have always had a problem with the female principle. That's why they wrote in the Bible, y'all women can't say nothing in church. Y'all didn't hear me, huh? That's why they put it in there. They don't want y'all to say nothing. Come on, we don't allow a woman to speak in the church, but to be silent in the church. And if she want to learn anything, if she will learn anything, let her ask her husband at home. You know they wasn't talking about black folk. They couldn't have been talking about black folk. If they had been talking about black folk, there wouldn't be no church. So this religion of Christianity started making God have partners that was equal with him. So guess what happened in the year 622 AD? An Arab who was called, and who is still called today, Prophet Muhammad. I don't know if he had a first name or not, but that's all I have to go by. Prophet Muhammad. In 622 AD, in response to the lies of this new religion called Christianity, God used this man, Prophet Muhammad, to stand up and preach against the lies of the European religion. And his message was real simple. His message was that there is only one God. That was his message. Y'all think I'm playing? Go ahead now. This is called the Quran, y'all. It's not the Bible. In the 5th surah of the Quran, now y'all can't turn there with me unless you have a Quran with you. In the 72nd verse, I'll read it for you. It says these words. They do blaspheme who say Allah is Christ the Son. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Allah is no word for God, y'all. It's the Arabic word for meaning God. Allah is the Christ is the Son of Mary, but said Christ, O children of Israel, worship Allah, my Lord and your Lord. Y'all hear this? Whoever joins other gods with Allah, Allah will forbid him. I guess when I air this on TV, they're going to think I really lost my mind. I told y'all he was a Muslim. Listen to him. Lord have mercy. Listen to that again, people. This is the 72nd verse of the 5th surah. Whoever joins other gods with Allah, Allah will forbid him. The garden and the fire will be his abode. There will for the wrongdoers be no one to help. They do blaspheme who say Allah is one of three.
That's right. Go ahead, Doc.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Let's say it again. They do blaspheme who say Allah is one of three in a trinity.
Go ahead.
For there is no God except one God. If they desist not from their word of blasphemy, verily a grievous penalty will befall the blasphemers among them. Why turn they not to Allah and seek his forgiveness? For Allah is oft forgiving, most merciful. Christ the Son of Mary. Now hold on, y'all, hold on. Before I read this, hold on. Grab hold of yourself.
Buckle up.
Now buckle up. Put seatbelt on. Because somebody's not going to like this, but I'm just reading for you. 75th verse of the 5th surah says, Christ the Son of Mary was no more than a messenger. Many were the messengers that passed away before him. His mother was a woman of truth. They had both to eat their daily food. See how Allah doth make his signs clear to them, yet see in what ways they are deluded away from the truth. 76th verse, say, will ye worship besides Allah something that hath no power either to harm or benefit you? Y'all hear this? But Allah, he it is that heareth and knoweth all things. Say, O people of the book, and whenever the Quran says people of the book, is talking about so-called Christians. Say, O people of the book, exceed not in your religion the bounds of what is proper, trespassing beyond the truth, nor follow the vain desires of people who went wrong in times gone by, who misled many and strayed themselves from the even way. So what was Muhammad's message? Muhammad's message was simply to correct the paganist Euro-Gentile polytheism that was disguised in something called Christianity. Did I lose y'all? Please understand something, brothers and sisters. Muhammad was not trying to start a new religion or movement. He was only preaching in Arabic, which was the language of the day, a correction against the religion of Rome. Personally, now, you can challenge me on this if you want to. Personally, I think that the Prophet Muhammad went into Africa, because this is before the Arab invasion now. I think he went into Africa and saw in Africa what we call Ma'at. Y'all with me? I believe he saw Ma'at and described it in Arabic, which would be